Good evening, everyone. This is Scott of ET Database and UFO Sightings Daily. I want to show you an alien base that I found in Antarctica. Yeah, that's right. You can use Google Earth Map and zoom in, and it's kind of right there. It just stands out. Boom. And you see a lot of other anomalies over here and everything. You see the snow, the ice caps. And when you come over here, you see these structures. Look at those structures. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this is not normal. When you look over here, this is normal. Look at these things. And this is blurred out over here. This is blurred out for some unknown reason. But these kind of objects at the bottom of the ocean are more normal. However, there's nothing normal about this. It really stands out quite a bit. And it seems to me to be 4 huge complexes. Giant 4 buildings that go from above the ocean to below the ocean down to the surface, down to the ocean bottom. That's right. It goes from the ocean bottom all the way to the surface of the water and stops. It's absolutely amazing. I want to show you a little bit more. So hold on. Here it comes. Alright, here's a close-up screenshot of the buildings. I'm going to show you this. I actually made this part at the end of my video because it's just so cool. Okay, like and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out. Okay, I'm going to hit autofocus. And this thing's going to automatically focus. Is that unbelievable? I'm using a photo program. I'll show you in about 3 minutes. Add a little bit of deepening, and that's it. That's what the structures look like. 100%. 100%. Wow. Okay, if you go to Google Earth Map, you'll find it right there. And I'll put the coordinates in the About section below this video. So just copy paste those coordinates into the search box and you'll find these structures. But this isn't it. This is not it. There's a lot more to it. Now I'm going to zoom in really close. Yeah, really close. Too close. Watch where my cursor is. We're going to time travel. Watch my cursor. Come down here. Hit 1984. Okay. And now we see these structures on top of the water. And the structures appear to be just snow. And clearly they're not, because if you look at their angles, the right angles, they really stand out. Now the only one that looks like it might not be a structure is this one over here, but I still believe it is. Now watch as the snow changes on top of the structures. And as we travel through time, we're in 86 now, 87, 1988, 89, 90, 91, 92, 3, 94, 1995, 96. You could really see the edges of these structures, and it just continues to stand out no matter what. It doesn't really change a whole lot. But look at this section right here. It really comes into focus. I mean, these structures, the shape of them, really stand out right here at the year 2000, December 2000. You can see the right angles, a little bit rounded edges over here. And there's a cut in here in this part over here, and these do not look like regular islands to me. They look like structures, alien bases that actually come above the water as well as down to the bottom of the ocean themselves. Let's go a little bit further. Still hasn't changed a whole lot. Might have gathered a little fuzziness here. This one becomes a little bit more fuzzy. This one's a little bit more clear. Look at that. Look at that. That's just strange. And why did Google Earth, why did Google cover it up in blue instead? Why don't they just show these islands all the time? For some reason, they cover it up. They don't want the public basically to find these as easy. Look at that. That is really strange, isn't it? Even though the water recedes, these objects are staying there. They really are islands. They're not icebergs. A lot of people say, those are icebergs. They're not icebergs. Those are the Suchland Islands. And they are uninhabited. And they're pretty big. Each one is about 1.5 kilometers. Okay, let's come down here. Look at this one from here, from this edge down to this location. It says 2.8 kilometers. That's pretty big. Look at its width. About 2.2 kilometers. Wow. Okay. This one over here is about 2.6 kilometers. This one over here, 1.7. This one over here, 2.0 kilometers. So they are pretty big. Let me hit the buildings and places words so you can see exactly where they are. There it is, borders. Suchland Islands. You can see that now. And it says Suchland Islands, but really, why is it covered up in blue? Usually islands are left uncovered. I know these are small, but they still exist, and they are still really strange in shape. Okay, let me show you a screenshot of this, and let's try to get just this area focused, and then get the actual photo above the surface focused. Here we are with a screenshot of the below the water area, the one that Google shows, and it really stands out better in detail than others. Let's come over here, autofocus. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's keep that right there. That is absolutely amazing, guys. Look at that. That shows right there is 100% artificially made. Artificially made. Now, that is mind-blowing. That's impossible. It shouldn't be existing in Antarctica, one of the least populated places on the face of our planet. And yet there it is. An ancient alien base, maybe long abandoned, maybe it's still working, but it's there. It exists. And I'm kind of wondering, why was it there and what were they doing there with it? That is really cool. Let's look at this in negative format. Okay, that's negative. Doesn't really help much there with negative. Cancel that. But you can see this part really well. Let's see if I add deepening to it. Deepening. You could kind of see the shadows a little bit better with deepening. You can see the curved. Wow, a lot of these edges are curved, not straight angles as I once thought. Look at it, it's curved over like a cylinder, curved over like a cylinder, like a cylinder, like a cylinder. It's, wow, that's amazing. That is really amazing. Okay, let's look at another one. No. Okay, let's look at this one right here. This screenshot right here is above the surface. Kind of cool. Let's try to focus this one. That's pretty good. A little bit more. Good. And maybe a little deepen. Nope. Deepening kind of takes some of the detail away. Okay, let's dehaze, add a little darkening. We can see a little bit more this way. A little bit more dehaze. Oh my God. I mean, that really looks like multiple different structures right there. Doesn't it? Don't these look like structures? It's not what you would expect to find in the ocean. Okay, if you're looking at an island, you're thinking round, you're thinking oval, you're thinking round egg-like shapes or something. Curved beaches, curved edges, the rocks smoothed from millions of years of water washing against it. Not this. Not this. Look at that. That's just crazy cool, isn't it? Let's zoom in a little bit more on these two. See how big we can get it. Let's add a lot more dehaze. Doesn't help, does it? No. Look at this in negative. Okay, zooming out. What do you think of that in negative? cancel that. Okay, let's look at one more screenshot. It's above the surface, but it's a little bit newer, about 5 years further than this one. Okay, let's go to autofocus. Make it a little bit more. Okay. And, well, what do you think of that? It doesn't look a lot different. Okay, try to sharpen it. And add a little bit to haze. Add a little darkening. Can't really see much here. In this area you can see a lot, but the white is so reflective it's very difficult to see it very well in this one. Very interesting, guys, very interesting. I didn't do any screenshots or practicing doing this before I made the video, and so it's just wow, unfreaking believable, guys. Unfreaking believable, isn't it? This is Scotty Warren, ET Database, signing out. Like and subscribe.